Alright, so the Hercule liner is all used up. A little messy near the end there, but the brownie mix is all good. Now, I'd been going pretty good with this, and I took a break to do quite a bit of taping, and then I came back to this, and the stuff had really thickened up, and it was really hard to work with. I mean, it turned from like something you could spread on, you know what I mean, to something that I was like using like as like a putty or Play-Doh. And I was like, ah, crap. And I took the brushes and I tried to get them to work, but they were just, too far gone from yesterday into today. And I was like, darn it, I have about a handful size of this stuff left over. I really don't want to waste it. And so I got creative. Check this out. See all that right there? That was that putty stuff. I had like I said, I had about a ball size of it, and it really wouldn't spread on anymore. It had gone from the texture that I could do something like this to just something that was similar to Play-Doh. And I was like, all right, I got to use this. And I got creative, and I just stuck the whole thing up through there, and I got some on the side there. Some of it's a little falling off because it's kind of not it's not very solid. But I'm hoping when it's fully dry, it'll harden really well. And see if I can see the other side. And over here I got some. I probably should have put some more over there where it was starting to crumble, but I decided to go on the this part here. I just stuck a whole bunch up there and had it all stick. And honestly, it came out pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with the way this came out. At first I was like, oh man, I just wasted like a good chunk of the stuff. And I was like, oh no, wait, I got an idea. And I'm pleased to say that it really works. So if you find yourself in this situation like me where you kind of miss things up, and had some left over like this and it's starting to harden on you, just take it. And if you have anywhere you can stuff it like I did, like I had some of the metal there that was falling apart and it's chipping away, well, I just stuck it up there like insulators. So not a bad use if I do say so myself. I'm going to chalk that up to one of my better ideas. But other than that, I'm getting there. This thing is almost completely taken care of. I've got that railed up. Now that I got the piece over my dash, it all came back to me, like all the memories came rushing back of why I had trouble getting up in here, why I couldn't get all up in back there. And it's because once this is on, and then you got something like this the way, and I got the gun, which you got to realize is a good foot long, I can't get it in here. I can't, get it in here to spray well in here and just get a good even spray. I remember how long that gun was with the piece on the end, so. The pedals, though, came out pretty good. With the exception of the gas pedal, I really like the way these two came out. They're not fully hardened yet, and that probably going to try and work that a little bit more. The gas pedal didn't come out quite to my liking. Right now I'm debating whether even to tape those off, just because I did maybe I'll just tape off the back. I'll probably tape off the whole thing, let them dry, try to work it into a better shape. But yeah, I like the way the middle one came out. The brake there and the clutch isn't too bad, but the gas, something about it, I don't know. Like I tried to mush on a little bit more in the end there, and didn't really work out too well. But now that I got that taped off in the back there, that should be good. And the best thing about doing this is I shouldn't have to get up there too bad. Like I said, the worst thing that could happen at this point is I think the Rapture liner will stick, so the worst thing that could happen in my opinion is the Rapture liner isn't going to be quite as black as that, and it might be a little bit of mismatch once I'm fully sprayed. You might see some mismatch up there, but I'm really not going to complain about that. That's not the end of the world. So other than that, all I've got left to do is I'm probably going to tape off that wire, although I might not need to. I'm getting down just to the hard parts of taping. I decided that I wanted to bring this up a little bit on each side. I stopped here last time. I want to bring it up to match the door hinge, not really the hinge, but it's like where the part where the strap hangs on, so it won't fly all the way out. I think I'm going to meet it up about there, and then I got to try to even this more so it's a smooth transition, because I like the way this came out last time. I don't want it to be like blocky, like a chunk. Other than that, I think it's looking pretty good. I haven't really stopped to take a look at how everything looks, but I need to clean it out again because I ended up with some pieces of stuff and other things that have flown around, so I don't want that to get in. But other than that, I got to finish the dash over there, finish the two hard parts, like I said, finish the rail here. I found I could peel what is this here? The gasket, the seal here for the tailgate a little bit back, so I'm actually going to be able to get more of this time. Tape doesn't stick to this, so this is going to be a pain, but I'm going to see what I can do about that. And I got to figure out, I want to get this here. I'm probably going to get some Q-tips for these, because because I just kind of want to hit this whole thing and then just cover up this. And honestly, other than that, everything's looking pretty good. I got to cover up those, of course. That won't be too difficult. And then once those are covered up, like I said, I'm going to vacuum it out, and then I'm going to get the plastic for the plastic lining around this so there's no overspray to match all of this that I taped out. And I think we're going to be good to go. So I'm going to definitely hit this by the end of the day. Now that I'm looking at the big picture, how close we are almost done to it, I'm more determined than ever. Okay, so I think I've done it. I think I've gotten everything completely taped off, masked off, done well. From side to side, back to front. I even got the gaskets there, the lining on the side of the tailgate all done. There are a few things I'm going to go over and just, of course, double check the whole thing. I'm going to still vacuum out the whole tub here. Probably wipe it actually real quick with some mineral spirits, and then just, you know, double check, make sure everything is good. But it should be good. Set up coverage to catch anything that flies by, because last time I had a couple of overspray, a little bit more than I thought it would be. But other than that, I think we're just about there. We're almost ready to go. I got all that covered up there, and honestly, I thought about this because last time I didn't really have a plan coming into this. I think I'm going to start in the tub, be standing in the tub. Honestly, getting up there is going to be really hard. I probably should just cover up those pedals. I was thinking I wasn't gonna, but I might as well. I'll just leave them as they are. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to start by just spraying, trying to get all the areas here where the seats would be, just kind of go in a line, kind of alcove it, see how far I can reach, but I'm not going to, you know, strain to reach. And then I'm just going to take care of all this, work my way back, just do everything inside, and then end up on the outside, going from, you know, one side to the other and finish on the tailgate. I think that's probably the best course of action. I think it's a well thought out plan. I got them out right here. These actually look a little, the other ones I think where I don't have them on me anymore, but the other bottles I think were a little grayer actually. I don't know, these look different. I pulled out my gun, I got it all together. I'm going to just give it a couple sprays, get the right PSI, and clean it out. I love this gun cleaner, by the way. I don't think I said that I had used this before, but I've been using this. I used it for the brushes, I used it for a gun cleaner. This stuff is good. This is clean again. And I ordered it off of Amazon. It was a pretty affordable price, and it's very good. It works really well, and I believe it's eco-friendly, so that's always a plus. But this stuff is good, and if I ever need anything like this again, I would buy some again. I actually have the U-Pole Rapture hardener. That's right here. I'm not going to use that one. I decided I'd use this one. If on the off chance I run out of this one, I'll go to that one. But this one's newer, and that one's been open, so I don't want to take any risk with the hardener not properly curing. So I'm going to open up a new one. I'll probably end up having 2 left over, so not sure what I'll do with these, because they give you a little bit too much for this stuff. But I guess better to have too much than too little. But I think with all 4 of these starting off the way they are, I think there's no way I won't be able to cover all this, since I already covered up there already. So it's really just all this, and I think it's going to be just the right amount of coverage. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to vacuum this out, go around, double check all the little spots, because you never know. I always feel like I've missed something. It's kind of like every time I leave the house, I always feel like I've forgotten something. Only 9 out of 10 times have I ever really forgotten something. But I'm going to clean this bad boy off, give it a shot, and hopefully we'll be spraying.